Hello and welcome to Zazoome. I'm Sheri Barbera, and today we are talking about how to use Canva for your YouTube channel. Let's get right into it. I'm going to talk about 10 really fabulous ways that you can use Canva. Number one, for your channel banner. Click on YouTube channel banner, click on any one of these, and you will see that it's a gigantic image. The reason for that is because YouTube itself is for not only what you see on your phone, but also what you see on your desktop, also what you see on a laptop. And if you have television and you're watching YouTube on it, of course you have television, if you're watching YouTube on it, it's going to show the big picture of your banner. And this is what happens, and this is why it's so enormous and looks so bizarre. So everything that you have in the very center here, this is actually what is going to show up on a phone. And as you get wider, it's what's going to show up on a tablet. And if you're on a television, this is what's going to show up. And in order to make this look like something, I have created a template which you can download for free in the description below this video. It's not even a grab your email thing. It's just there for you to download because it's so important to me that you have this. I want you to have this. And the way that it works is you're going to get a link to the template, and then you can copy the template and use it for your own channel banner. And if you look at what I did, the middle area is the safe area. This is what shows up on a phone. So everything that you really want to have on your channel banner, you want to have in this center area. And then the gray area is a tablet, the dark gray area is a desktop, and all of this super dark area is what is going to show up on YouTube TV. So, what can you do with this? Well, you can do a ton of things with this. If you look on the right side here, Canva has what's called a dashboard. And on the dashboard, you've got templates, elements, uploads, photos, text, styles, videos. There's so many things, it's incredible. So if we just go to photos, let me just go to photos. You can see that we can pull over a tremendous amount of things for photos. And I'm just going to pull over this image, and I want it to fill the entire space. So I drag it out. Did you see how I drag the corners out by holding down this little white dot here? Drag it out to fill the space. And then I'm going to position it. I'm going to make it transparent so that I can see the safe area. And what I want to do is I want you to see what is actually going to show up in the safe area is what is the most important thing on your banner. So if you want to be sure that you're getting everything you want, go to lines and shapes and click on a shape that you can now pull out to the correct size by using these. Again, you have little tabs. The tabs in the center are short rectangles, and you can just pull them up and down or side to side. And this is the safe area. And now we know that anything we put in here is actually going to show up on a phone. And that's the way it works to create your channel banner. So I want to show you what that looks like completed. Here is Sal's channel banner.
Oh, crazy.
I know. So if I go back to I'm going to just delete this. And I'm going to delete this as well. And if I copy this and I paste it right over Sal's banner and I position it to the front, we can see now what is the area that is going to be showing up? Well, it's only this little area right here. Do you see that? This little tiny area is all that's going to be showing up. None of this other stuff is actually going to show up on his banner. And if you go to Green Screen Comedy and look at what the banner looks like, all you're going to see is this. But if you're looking on a tablet, you're going to see what's outside here. And if you're looking on a desktop computer, you're going to see all the way to the end. So this is why it's really important for you, and I put that up there for you guys. This is why it's really important for you to understand when you're using Canva why things look so weird, okay? It's because Canva gives you the overall page, but even though they give you a ton of templates, you still have to understand how to use the program. And that's why download my free template in the description below, pop it over what you want to use, make it transparent, and then create your banner based on something that actually works. Who else is here? Hi, Christy, welcome, great to see you. Hey, Shamika, it's been a while, howdy back to you. Glad that you're here. Hi, Rob. And Sheila, hello. Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so channel banner. The link for the banner template is in the description below this video. That is the link right here as well if you want it. And you can just click on that in the description, and it will be a hot link to take you to where you just can literally use it on Canva. Okay, what's number 2? Your icon. So do you know what your icon is? There are 2,849 templates for your channel icon. And your channel icon is literally your logo or your face, okay? So I can't do that on my face, but I can show you that it's the logo right here. And the size is 800 by 800 pixels. I am going to pop over to that right now and show you what that looks like. Okay, here we go. So if you create a blank one, that is going to allow you to see that, and let me just go over to that. If you look up above on the top, and sometimes it's hard to see these things. Okay. If you look right up above on the top here, it says Untitled Design 800 by 800 pixels. Now, Canva itself is telling you this is the size that it's going to end up. This is the preferred size of YouTube. And the thing that's so amazing and awesome about Canva is that it already pre-sizes everything for you. You don't have to know anything, okay? You just have to know that it's the right thing and it works. So when you are looking at all of the different options, and you can click on any one of them and it takes you right to them, but you want this to be your channel icon. This is what is going to be showing up on your YouTube channel as the face of your channel. That's that little round icon, okay? So even if you're making it in a square, which is what Canva has you do, which is what YouTube wants you to do, when you upload the icon, YouTube itself is going to say, okay, we're only going to show the center of it. So you want to be sure that you are literally using the center of it. So how do you do that? Well, let's go back to Canva.
I could change that, right? It doesn't have to say Sam the Working Mommy.
No.
I don't want to be Sam the Working Mommy.
Okay, let's make it cheese, please.
That's fine. I'm good with that. I'll go with cheese, please.
We're going to go back to Elements, and I'm going to show you just by using a circle that this is what is going to show on your channel. So if you go up to transparency and you make it transparent, now you can see this is the only part of your icon that is literally going to show up on your channel when you make it in Canva or anything, as long as you're making a perfect square 800 by 800 pixels. So what does that mean? It means that, let's say you have uploaded you, okay, and you want to use your own face as your icon. I'm going to go backwards and now see what is going to show up. That is how I am going to look literally as my own icon. So if I delete that and I delete cheese pizza and I delete that icon and now it's just my face showing up as my icon, we know that what is going to actually show up, if I pull a circle out again and I make it transparent, is that. And this is how you yourself can understand how to use the icon on Canva to create your own icon. And it's super simple to use your logo. I can just show you what happens if I use our logo. So I uploaded our logo already, and then I'm gonna pull it out. You just grab onto the white circles on the edge, you pull it out, and do you see how it fits over that red circle? So now I'm just gonna delete me. Whoops, sorry. Let me just position that backwards. And now I'm going to delete, oops, and delete. And if I don't want the red in the background because that was actually that red circle, I'll just delete that as well. So everybody clear on that? If you have any questions about that, please let me know in the chat or in the description below this video. Okay, so you can see that Canva offers you a ton of options and they're showing you what it looks like as a circle, and yet it's really not the right size circle. So keep in mind that your icon, and this is one of the reasons why I'm using this circle today, is because this is what an icon actually looks like on your channel. So you want to fill it as much as possible because it's going to be teeny weeny when it shows up on your channel. And this is also what shows up on YouTube. Your icon is what shows up when you are on someone else's video or someone else's channel leaving comments. Your little icon, in fact, if you look on the chat, that's the same thing. It's your channel icon that's showing up. So this is where you can see, can we read the text of your logo? Can we see your beautiful face if that's what's on there? Can we see anything, or did you not even upload anything? So this is what your icon is all about, and this is why you do want to make a channel icon, and that's what Canva's awesome for. Okay, let's keep going. Number 3. Thumbnails. Oh my gosh.
Right.
So I have made, I don't know, probably, geez, in the last year,
Couple of hundred.
hundreds of thumbnails, right? Hundreds of thumbnails on Canva. And I used to use Photoshop to do all of my thumbnails before I discovered Canva. And it was great, and I love Photoshop, but Canva makes it so easy. And not only does Canva make it easy, but Canva offers a ton of just incredibly cool things to make your thumbnails quickly, to add stuff to your thumbnails like text, like colors, like overlays, photographs. Canva just offers you so many things. It's incredible.
Hey, Tom Levine is in the house.
Hey, Tom. Welcome. Let's see. So Tom says, Canva's amazing. Yes, I agree with you. And put a G or an apostrophe after that.
It's amazing.
Amazing, right?
Otherwise, it would have been amazing grace.
That is true. And Shamika says, it's been too long. I agree with you, honey. It has been way too long. Glad to see you, as always. Okay, so what are we looking at here for thumbnails? Let me just pop over to thumbnails and look at this. Canva offers you unbelievable quantities of thumbnail options so that you have an idea of what thumbnails will look like. Now, I have to say, and this is the honest truth.
Can I say something?
Yes.
It also helps you to look at what thumbnails should look like.
Should and should not
Right.
look like.
Exactly.
Should and should not look like.
Right.
And I have to say that most of the thumbnails on Canva, I actually don't like. If you look at them very small, you can see, and many of these are small, that they're really not going to work fantastically well.
You know, it's funny you said that.
You know.
'Cause I said that as a positive thing, and then I noticed, yes.
Right? I mean, you
looked at
can
the ones that I
see-
liked, and I didn't look at the ones that I didn't like.
And some of them are really
That was
busy.
easy to
Some
do.
of the text
Okay.
is not fantastic. I mean, look at this text. It's real. You can't even read it, right?
Okay.
You can't even read it. So this is actually a really smart way for you to learn yourself what works and what does not work. And you can see that a lot of things do not work. I mean, look at this. You can't even read this text whatsoever. Can't read this text. Look at this teeny weeny little logo. This is a great way for you to learn what does and doesn't work. But at the same time, you can click on any one of these and it is going to take you to another page. And then we will go to that page. And I want you to see how you can change things. So you can bring over a different photo just by clicking on photos. You can say, okay, if this is a food channel and you want to show some kind of food, you just type in food. And now look at this. Let's just use a different photo and we're going to drag it out and position it to the back. And now my weekly meal plan has become something totally different. And what did Canva do here? Canva grouped the text. And the way to ungroup that is to go up to ungroup, click on that, and deselect it, and now everything is movable on its own, including this line. So, which you can change the color of just by clicking on the color.
So needless to say, everything is easy to customize.
Everything is super simple to customize, yes. And this is one of the things that I absolutely love about Canva is that you can do A/B testing really, really quickly just by going, let me show you how to do this. Just by going up to File, Make a Copy, and now Canva's making a copy of the same thing, and now you can change anything you want. Change the colors, change the font to a different font. You know, anything you want to change, you can change quickly, and now you can test different thumbnails and see what works and what doesn't. So another thing I absolutely love about Canva. 671 templates on thumbnails. So there you go. Another thing that Canva allows you to do that's so phenomenal for thumbnails is remove the background. Now this is only for the pro version, not in the free version, but remove the background of an image so that you can set up a custom template. And if we go back to that picture, let me just delete that. And okay, and we go to uploads and we pick a picture, and this is Gabby, who I did an interview with, and I go to effects and I go to background remover. Look at what it does. It literally removes the background for me so that I can now use just her image. Look how
just
perfectly
so
it does
cool.
that. Isn't it great?
So cool.
And now I can just make Gabby, you know, I can bring her beautiful face even closer. And the other thing that's fantastic about this is if, let's say, I choose effects and I remove the background, and what happens is the whole background doesn't remove. Now it did perfectly in this one, but let's just say that the whole background doesn't remove. I can go back over here to restore, click on restore, and it lets me bring back anything I want.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Uh-huh.
So now if I don't like what I restored, I click on erase, and now I can erase it all over again.
Very cool.
So, and when you're done, you just click done, or if you don't like what you did, click cancel. And it works perfectly again.
So
I mean,
easy.
it's just such an easy thing. Now, if you want to position the image backwards, you just click on backwards. If you want to position it centered, you just click on centered. Isn't this amazing? If you want it to go to the bottom,
Very cool.
to the right, to the left, You want to make sure that she's in front. There are so many wonderful ways to use Canva. I'm just going to go back to background remover. Now, sometimes it does this. Sometimes Canva freaks out and does weird things, but it's okay. We're still in effects. So another amazing thing that you can do here, you've seen how many YouTube thumbnails have an outline around them. The way that works is you use something called shadows. And in shadows, go to see all. In shadows, you click on glow. And now you click on these little dots right here, and you can make the size of the glow bigger. You can make it not transparent. You can change the color, or we can make it white, or we can make it black, or we can make it red, or any color that you want. If you don't like any of these colors, you can add a new color of your own just by going to the color picker and choosing it. You can make it blurred or not blurred at all. You can change the size of it to whatever size you want. And once you're done, make sure you're really done, because now you want to save it. So look at that. Now we've given Gabby an outline. Now if we wanted to add an additional outline, we could even do that. We would go back to shadows. We would go back to glow. And now we can add an additional color. And look at that. And bring it back in. So there's a ton of things. I'm just giving you a bunch of options right now that you can do with Canva. If you don't have Canva Pro, which is like $120 a year, okay, so very inexpensive monthly to get Canva. If you don't have Canva Pro and you're using the free version and you want to remove a background, there is a free background remover on the internet, and it's something like free background remover, okay? So just type into Google free background remover and you will be able to find it. Okay, number 4. YouTube intro, 300 templates. What am I talking about?
What is that?
I know, isn't this cool?
What is it?
So YouTube, when you're on YouTube and you're making videos and you want to have an intro, it used to be that people had intros that were like 30 seconds long. Well, no more. Intros now, you want them to be like 3 seconds, okay? So an intro can be maybe your logo spinning in, or it could be you talking about what you're going to be talking about today and then introducing yourself. Your intro can be music that you have that just shows a whole bunch of images of videos that you've already done on your channel. All of these things can be intros, but what does Canva do for intros? Well, look at all these amazing options. And if you notice, there's a little arrow next to them. What does that mean?
Video.
It means video, exactly. So let's just pop over and take a look at what that means. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. So we are live right now on Canva, and I am going to click on, what am I going to click on? I am going to click on, see now there's interestingly enough, there are intros and there are end screens. And end screens are also known as outros. Oh. So what is the reason for Canva having both of these on the same templates?
Because you use them on your YouTube videos.
Exactly. So if we scroll down.
Oh, I'm good tonight.
You are good tonight, honey.
Thank you.
And we click on Colorful Brushstrokes Artist and Illustrators Collection. What does this give us? Well, it gives us movement. Do you see how there is movement there? It gives us movement, but we could even add more by going over to Canva Elements and clicking on any, let's see, heart stickers animated. I did this earlier so that you could see what I'm talking about, but look at this. They have animated stickers that you can use, and you just say whatever it is that you're looking for, And then you can make an animation with this.
Oh, what fun.
You can make a GIF, you can make a video. How do you do that? Well, you save it. When you save it, you go up to download, and you can save it as an MP4 video. But what if you don't want to save it as a video? What if you want it to be a GIF? Well, look, you just make it a GIF and download it as a GIF. And this is what I absolutely love about Canva. It gives you so many options to do so many things that are super cool.
They're adding more and more stuff every day.
Constantly adding new things all the time, which is really, really wonderful. So, are there any questions about any of this? Let's see, Dawn said, let me just pop over here. Dawn said, the background remover, isn't it fantastic? This was the one thing, the background remover, Dawn, and everyone who's watching, that actually blew my mind. Really, I think that was the thing that made me sign up and pay for Canva, because I make so many thumbnails, and you guys know that I'm using myself mostly on the thumbnails, and so I'm constantly having to take backgrounds out, and it takes seconds, just takes seconds to do it. And then to be able to do the outline and all of these other things, it's just absolutely fantastic. So, LOL dynamic duo. I'm not sure what that refers to, but I love that you said that, Jimmy.
I think that does.
Okay. So,
thank you.
YouTube intros, unbelievably important when you're doing a YouTube video to have something that's uniquely you. Now, we do not use very many intros because we do so much live streaming, but when we pre-make our videos, now, this is not to say that in Ecamm, which is what I'm using right now, I couldn't have an intro. I could. I can upload a video right into Canva and play it if I wanted to.
Oh.
But yeah, I know, it's really cool. But I don't do that. I'd prefer to just get right into it. But when I make pre-made videos, I do often have an intro, and it used to be way too long. I keep cutting them down, and at this point it's like 3 seconds. Half the time I don't even use it because nobody really cares.
Because of people's attention span.
It's because nobody...
Because of people's attention span.
Exactly.
I didn't know you were going to come from.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because really, nobody really cares.
The attention span is getting less and less.
Less and less.
For people when they first open your video. You want to quickly
get into
grab
it
with the hook.
So if you quickly get into whatever it is that you're talking about, make your first 15 seconds to 30 seconds all about what it is that your title of your video is, and then cut to your 3-second intro. That would be perfect. All right, let's keep going.
Oh, good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, number 5. What is number 5? YouTube outros. Okay, YouTube outros are also end screens. And for those of you that are not familiar with what an end screen is, look at this. Do you see it says watch more, like and subscribe, thanks for watching, watch next? There's your clue. Thank you for watching. Let's create art every day. Thanks for watching, but watch next. So incredibly important. Okay, let me just pop over to that because I want you to see, oh heckin' darn. Okay, I can't cut over to that because I just clicked out of it, I'm sorry. But what I want you to see is that when you are in YouTube outros, there are also what are called end screens. And end screens extend watch time. And the way they do that is because what you do is you put this in the last 20 seconds of your video. Now, it doesn't have to be the whole 20 seconds. I barely ever use the whole 20 seconds. Usually I just do like 10 seconds or sometimes even 5 seconds in the end of the video. But what you do is you say whatever you actually want on your end screen. This is your way of saying thanks for watching. This is your way of saying, hey, subscribe. This is your way of saying, look at the next video or watch this one, right? So you can say whatever you want on these templates. And this is what I love about Canva, is that Canva gives you this template and then you're able to change all of this text. Every single one of these things, these elements that are on here, the subscribe on here, everything is customizable. Everything is changeable. You can literally, I'm coming over to us right now, honey. You can literally delete stuff, add stuff, bring in anything you want. And if you make it a video, this is the super cool thing about this. You can bring in animated content, and then if you download it as a video, that 20 seconds is going to have animated content on it. Now, what we often do is at the end of the video, when it gets to the end screen, and we use these custom end screens, I cut in editing, I cut the A roll, which is whatever it is that I'm talking about, and I shrink it down and I put it on the end screen and I keep talking. And the reason I do that is because I don't want you to stop watching the video. I keep talking so that you keep watching the video, you get to the end screen, you're listening to what I'm saying, hopefully you're there. You're listening to what I'm saying, and then you see the subscribe button, you see the next video to watch. I could even point to the next video I want you to watch. This is how you want to use end screens. So here is an example of what I'm talking about. This is me right now. This is just a static image, but gosh, I really did stop at a horrible face.
Nice picture there.
I really stopped looking good there. So anyway, I put myself right on top of the end screen, and this is the subscribe button. So YouTube itself allows you to, when you are finished with your video, when you're finished uploading your video, then when you click on next, YouTube says to you, do you want to add an end screen? Do you want to add a card? You say yes, you want to add an end screen. You click off to end screen, and YouTube gives you pre-made templates. Now, funnily enough, those pre-made templates actually mirror the templates from Canva. I think Canva mirrored YouTube. I don't think it was the other way, right? But now you can use templates on YouTube and templates from Canva, and literally you just pop it in there and they match, which is so amazing. So YouTube gives you the option to add a subscribe button. YouTube gives you the option to add a video, a playlist, and if you have 1,000 or more subscribers in the YouTube Partner Program, you can even add another channel to click to. You can add your own channel. You can, click away to your website or whatever. So fantastic options when it comes to end screens. So you definitely want to use that. And another reason why you want to add an end screen is because if you don't, when you get to the end of a video, what's going to show up? Suggested videos on the side of that video or below that video on your phone. So yeah, you want to hope that you're going to be in the suggested videos, which we are because we have so many videos, but look, it's not all us. It's a bunch of other people's channels and other people's videos. So we don't want people clicking away from our videos. We want them to stay on our channel. And we have a much better chance of that when we say, hey, if you like this video, watch this one, or watch this one, or, check out these other cool videos. So this is another reason why you want to use Canva's pre-made outros, which are end screens. Okay, number 6, videos. Yes, you can make videos on Canva, and there are over 1,000 templates.
No, shut up.
This isn't this amazing? So look at this. Hundreds of editable, high-quality templates that make it simple to create a memorable video for any purpose. And this is what you need to realize, that this is not just for YouTube, even though all I'm talking about right now is YouTube. You can make videos for Instagram, for Facebook, for Twitter, for whatever, IGTV, whatever it is that you want to make videos for. You can make videos if you're doing a webinar and you want to pop a video into it. You're doing a live stream, you want to pop a video into it. You can pre-make these videos on Canva. So Canva offers you unbelievable types of things to do, okay? You can make explainer videos. Whoops. There are actually 27 templates to make explainer videos. What are explainer videos? Well, they are how to do something. And I'm going to just quick pop back over to Why is it on photos? Oh, because I already went off that. Okay, so you can make videos that you can then add all kinds of things to. You can add B-roll onto the video from other videos. You can add text, you can add images, you can add animations. All of this is in Canva. So there is just a ton of stuff for you to be able to do. Number 7. What is number 7? Photos for B-roll, 90 million of them, okay? There are 90 million photographs, and that is what I'm gonna click over to right now, okay? Look at this. These are trending photographs, but you can use any one of these photographs. You just click on them, and all of a sudden, here you go. It's gonna say to you, you know, like, what are you using this photograph for? How do you want to use this photograph? Who, you know, who's in the photograph? For some reason, it's not working terrifically well right now. But basically, it just gives you all of these options. You can click on backgrounds, so you get a ton of backgrounds that you can use. It seems like my internet is not working right. So I'm going to go back to my slides.
Something went wrong.
And something went wrong, but that's okay. And we'll just keep going. What is number 8? Icons for overlays. What does that mean? Look at this. Look at all these icons.
Wait,
If
did they
what?
4.5 million?
4
How could they even? How could they even
4.5
collect
million
4.5 million
Icons.
icons for overlay?
So what that means is that if you are doing a video, or if you are making a thumbnail, or if you are doing an icon and you need a logo image for that, look at what is offered to you. Almost anything you can imagine is going to be there. Okay, number 9. Elements. I love elements so much because elements are what allow you to add text, graphics, shapes, animation, photos, videos, audio. Everything is available to you in Elements. And one of the things that Elements offers you is what is called grids. And this is just an incredibly wonderful way. I think for some reason I'm not getting great reception here on my, okay, here are icons.
It's aliens.
But look at how many are offered to you. It's just, see, it's not working right.
All right.
So unfortunately, I cannot show you any more of that, but I am
Well,
going
maybe
to
it's just
show
gotta load
you.
millions of them.
There are millions of them.
Well, that's fine.
So at least I can show you what I'm talking about with elements. I mean, there are just a ton of things, look at this, that you can do with elements. You can add in, if you want to, you can add in animated elements. You can make them bigger or smaller. You can move them forwards or
Very
backwards.
Cool. Very cool.
You can do all kinds of graphs, and unfortunately, I don't know why it's saying that I'm offline when I'm really not offline. Wow. Okay, let me just go back to slides, because that is not going to help you. But grids are amazing because they allow you to create a whole bunch of perfectly formatted elements on your picture. I think I might be able to show you grids now. Okay, let's see. So let's go to Elements, and I want to scroll down, and here are grids. And look at this. So if I choose a grid that has 3 different, I'm going to just delete these guys. Wow, everything is giving me issues right now. So I'm just going to delete that and delete that and delete that. Okay, this is a grid. And the way that works is if we go to Photos, I can pull in right into that grid and then double click it and make it anything I want. Look at this. I can pull this person, double click it, pull them down so that they're right in the center. Look at how I'm doing this. I mean, this is how you make anything you want.
That's very cool.
Isn't that fun?
Yep.
And then you can go to text, and you can add a heading, pull it out, pull it in, change the font to whatever you want, change the color to whatever you want, add an effect.
Wow.
Look at this. So all of these things are ways to make amazingly perfect thumbnails, amazingly perfect videos. I mean, this is all stuff that Canva itself, I'm just going to pop back to us. This is all stuff that Canva itself is giving you. And if you upgrade to the Pro version for $120 a year, what is that? $12 a month?
How much is it? $120?
$120, $10 a month. Right? It's $10.
Exactly.
$10 a month.
You got
okay.
it. $10.
So for $10 a month, guys, for like a cup of coffee at Starbucks, you can do the most amazing things on Canva. Am I wrong about that?
Well, 2 cups, maybe 3 cups of coffee at
Am I wrong about
Starbucks. A cup of coffee at Starbucks. And
So-
in 20 years, it'll be a cup of coffee.
Right. Well, okay. I'm not saying it's $120
It doesn't matter.
to get a cup of
Move on,
coffee at Starbucks.
whatever.
All right. But anyway, look at the amazing things that you can do. So do you have questions about this? Because I'm already at number 9. And if we look at elements, look at all the things. Whoops. Clicking on the wrong thing. If we look at elements, look at this. We have photos, we have graphics, we have videos. Oh, let me take off grid. See, if you click into elements and then you type in any word you want, like let's type in fish, okay? All different kinds of fish are going to come up. But if I just want photos of fish, or I just want graphics of fish, or videos, or audio, look at the amazing options it gives me. Every single thing you could possibly want is right there for you to use. And the reason why I absolutely love using this program is because look at all the different ways, like recently used. I can see all of the things that I've recently used so that I can quickly use them all over again. Look at that. I mean, and here they are, and I don't have to search for them.
I gotta tell you, I don't like that thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just delete it then.
It might be something. No, I don't like that thing.
But look at this. I mean, isn't it amazing? I could change the picture in a second.
It's really cool.
I can change the grid in a second and go to a different kind of grid. Let's just go back down. Oh, look at this. Oh, I want to show you this as well. Look at frames. So here is another amazingly awesome thing that you can do. Look at this. You can take a frame of a computer, go to photos, pop a photo in, and look at that.
Oh, cool. All right, that's cool.
And now you have,
That is super cool.
isn't that amazing?
Yep.
So if I delete this background grid, now I've just got, and I'm going to go up to position and put it to the back. And now I can make my headline.
So cool.
I can make it look like YouTube.
Wow.
I can go to transparency and I can change what the transparency is. I mean, just,
Easy to look very professional.
it's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, there are just so many, many, many things that you can do. Okay, that's elements. Elements is one of my most favorite things in the world. And this is like some of the things, just some of the things that you can do in elements.
See what Tom Levine said?
What did Tom say? So if you didn't like being on video, you could record high quality audio and build your own B-roll video. Exactly.
Right.
You know, we've talked about before faceless videos, right? And a faceless video, all it means is that you just have voiceover or you just have music instead of you or some other person being the face on your video. You never have to have you on your videos if you don't want to. Canva gives you the opportunity to make videos with audio, as you just said, Tom. So you can do voiceover. You can bring in other videos on top of videos. You can bring in animation. You can bring in text. You can bring in photos. You can create all of this. And let's say you want to do a transition, but you're not able to do that on Canva, what you do is you make multiple videos, and then in your editing program, upload those multiple videos, tie them all together with the transitions that your editing program gives you. So there are so many ways to utilize Canva for your YouTube channel that make it super easy, fast, and simple. So if you've been worried about how do I make videos, you haven't even started your channel yet, and you're like, oh my God, I don't even know how to make a video, make it in Canva. It is so easy. Okay, let's go back to the slides. So look at the cool stuff. These are all elements. These are shapes that are offered to you. These are grids that are offered to you. This is animation that's offered to you. There's just a ton of stuff. So what is number 10? Okay. Branding. Woohoo! You know I love branding.
Whoa. Okay,
you can make your own branding kit in Canva, and what that means is that you can upload your logo or logos if you have more than one, your brand colors and brand fonts. You upload everything and you name it, whatever the name is of your brand. And look at this. Look, you just hit the plus sign to upload a new logo. You choose your brand colors here. See where this plus sign is? This is where you can add another color. You can add your colors by hex colors, which are online colors that you can use, or you can just go to a color picker and pick the colors. You can use Pantone colors, anything you want. And then look at these fonts. You create a heading font that you use for every one of your videos or thumbnails so that you always are on brand. Whenever anyone sees that font, they know it's you. And look, it's not just headings, it's subheadings and body copy. And what that means is that not only can you use this for your thumbnails, for your videos, but you can also use it in marketing materials. All of this is usable across the board for your website, for your YouTube channel, for your marketing materials, for your emails, for anything that you can think of that you need branded logos, colors, fonts, anything that you need that for. And look, you can upload your own font if they don't have the one you want. So look, I have uploaded Bangers and Papyrus because I've also used those in marketing materials.
You could use this for promotional items like like t-shirts, coffee mugs, that kind of thing. You can make up,
Yes.
whatever you're going to put on them.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, and I wasn't going to get into that today, but Canva has templates for mugs, templates for hats, templates for t-shirts. Everything is on there. You can I know you didn't know that. You can literally design everything. And here's another thing that I wasn't going to get into, but I might as well tell you guys about it because it's so awesome. Not only can you create ebooks to use for lead magnets on here, but you can also create your own book covers and make them look like a real book. There is something called a mock-up, and I am going to just pop back over
Really?
I'm going to pop back over here, and I am going to show you. Look at all the zillion and one things that you can do on Canva. There, you can integrate all of these apps, Pexels, Pixabay, emojis, Facebook, YouTube. You can literally bring your own YouTube videos into Canva or anybody else's that's on YouTube. But you can also go to, look at this, photos, videos, audio, chart. You click on more and you can add in a ton of other things. And there is also an option to create your own book cover. And I'm not going to show that to you today, but it is one of the things that is so amazing about Canva.
Spoiler.
And look at this.
Sorry.
Look at this. When you click on styles, here is the Zazoome brand kit right here. These are our colors, but look at the color choices that they offer you.
Wow.
Let's say you are not sure what you want your brand colors to be.
Wow.
Well, why worry about it? Look at the different color options that you have, and look at how they also offer you fonts. Look at that. It immediately changed to the colors.
Cool.
I'm going to do that again.
Very cool.
It's going to change the fonts. It's going to change the colors. You don't even have to do any of this. And when you decide that this, yes, works for you and you love this and you want this to be your brand, then you make this your brand colors. And you do that in your brand kit. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? I absolutely love it.
I'm glad you're not going to get into it, though.
I know. I just absolutely love Canva. Okay, so we have gotten to the point where I'm going to tell you there is a link for Canva in the description below this video. Click it. It will take you to Canva. You can use Canva for free and never, ever have to pay for it. But if you upgrade within the first 30 days to the paid version, which is $120 a year, and I think I just put that on here. Yes, I did. Okay, so the free version you can use forever. You never have to upgrade. If you upgrade, it's $119.99 a year, and that's if it's billed yearly. If it's billed monthly, it's a little bit more. And if you're a big business and you want to use it for the people that work for you,
Right.
everyone in your company can also work on Canva together, which is really pretty amazing. Okay, so Dawn said ebook creation would be excellent. Dawn, I have made all of my ebooks in Canva. And you know what? I have to just say, I'm going to pop over to Sound Me again. I have to just say that for ease of use, I don't think I have ever found anything that is as easy to use as Canva. And yes, it takes some getting used to when you are adding multiple layers, because that can be a little frustrating when you first do it, because you're like, how come I can't reach this, or how come I can't do that, because it's layers. You have to remember that every time you add something, you're adding a layer right on top. So you're gonna have multiple layers, and you just right click and go to the next layer. It's not a big deal.
Can I just say that it's easy to work with, to the point where I like to try things. If I don't even know how to use something, like I like to click buttons and try things.
Yeah.
Canva makes it easy to do that, and you can just try things, undo it, try it, undo it, try and undo it, and you can just keep trying everything until you get
Constantly.
it right. And it's a lot of fun
And it's
to do
fun.
that, to learn that way.
And that's the thing, is that this is so much fun.
It is.
It's not like this is, you know, I love Photoshop. I really do, because I've been probably using it for more than 25 years, I think. I mean, I was using it when I was in college. So yeah, I mean, I've been using Photoshop for eons. And I love Photoshop, but it's not super easy. And the latest version of it is even more challenging. Canva is super simple.
It's simple.
It is super simple.
Yeah,
so, I mean, really, it is just unbelievably easy.
Yeah.
Annie, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Wonderful to see you, and we appreciate you saying that. We very much appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Okay, so now, remember, you never have to pay for Canva. If you decide to upgrade, it is so unbelievably inexpensive, but look at all the incredible stuff that you will get. That's my head. I didn't mean to pull that. You get everything free, plus you get all of the premium stock photos. Now, if you are using Canva for free, it doesn't mean that you can't use, I'm just gonna go to photos. And I'm gonna click, let's see, paid photos. I think that's the way it works. All right, see how it says Pro here, and there's a little crown next to Pro? What that means is that if you do not have the Pro version, you can still use this photograph. You just have to pay for it. It's like $1. So if you think that you're never going to be spending more than $120 a year on adding content that's pro content, because, oh, that was fun.
That
just
was
popped into me.
Hey, I like that.
Look.
See, that's what I mean. You just try stuff and
it's so
fun
much
things
fun.
happen.
You know, you don't ever have to pay for this, but if you want to use paid content on Canva, you simply pay for it. It's not a big deal. So you never have to upgrade to the pro version. You can always just use the free version, and it's absolutely phenomenal. Okay, next Tuesday, Sal and I are going to be talking about how to create a show on YouTube. And I'm so excited about this because Sal and I are literally working on our own show right now. And I'm going to pop over to us, honey. We're working on our own show right now. As you well know, Sal has Green Screen Comedy Channel, which is him being, his comedic self. And we have zazoome. And we have multiple other channels, but we really haven't done anything with them. Now, for years and years and years and years, I have wanted to do a variety show. I mean, for years and years and years and years, I've wanted to do a real, funny, silly, goofy, fun variety show. And when Sal started doing green screen comedy, I just thought, my God, this is like the perfect thing to add into a goofball variety show. So we are making a variety show for YouTube. And it's going to be short, 10 to 12 minutes an episode. And we're hoping to start it this Sunday for the 4th of July. We're hoping to get our first one up for the 4th of July. But what we want to talk about with our zazoome channel moving forward is how you make a show. How do you do this? Where do you start? What are the first things you need to do if you actually want to do more than just have a YouTube channel or just have a YouTube channel for business? So we're literally morphing zazoome from YouTube for business to a media and entertainment company. And you guys are the first ones to know about that. So thank you so much for being here. It's not a secret anymore. This is what's happening. And starting with our first video, our first episode of season 1, episode 1 of our new show, which we're not going to tell you what it is yet because we haven't set up the channel, but as soon as we set it up, you guys will be the first to know. We're hoping that it will be the 4th of July. If you're on our newsletter, you will be the first ones to get a link to the new show. If you're not on our newsletter, I think there is a link in the description below this video. If there isn't yet, I will put it there to join our newsletter, and then you will be notified when we start our new channel. That's right. So I'm really, really excited that zazoome is now going to be a media and entertainment company. We are going to be producing our first show on YouTube, and the zazoome part of it is all about creating the show, and then there will be the show itself. So it will be zazoome, green screen comedy, and our new show. So I hope you guys will join us and subscribe on our new show. I hope you will join us on zazoome as well on Tuesday nights to learn about everything we're doing to create the show, and you will create your own show. This is the goal, for you guys to create your own show. So what do you think about this? Let me see in the comments. Let's see. So Rajesh said, oh my God, you do so much on Canva. I'm not taking full advantage of Canva. Thanks for sharing the information. You are so welcome, honey. There is a ton of stuff on Canva. I haven't even tipped the iceberg, not even a billionth of what is available on Canva. I love Canva so much. And I'm sure I'm going to have to do some more videos on Canva because you know how much I love it. So yes, I will be doing probably more videos on Canva when I have time. Tom said, yay, I'm thinking that's about the show. So thank you, Tom. And Annie says, awesome, I have a relatively new show and we'll be following for pointers. Yes, Annie, let us know in the chat, what is your new show? What is it about? And let people subscribe, okay? So please let us know. I love that you're doing that. Okay, and Dawn said, I miss the old-fashioned goofball variety shows. Yeah, you know what? We do too. And our influences are... we have influences. We'll let you know. But yeah, I mean, the goofball variety shows, they were so great. The shows that you grew up watching, that's what we are talking about. So thank you for looking forward to that. We really appreciate it. And as always, I'm going to go back to the slides. So I want you to create your own show if you want to. Hopefully you will want to after watching what we do. If you like this video, please like it. You know I love those likes. Leave a comment because We love to know that you're watching and that you're engaged and that you care and you have questions. Leave them in the comments below or leave them in the chat. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We love those subscribers. And as always, thank you so very much for watching. And finally, the most important thing I can ever say is be you on YouTube. Believe in yourself. You are amazing. You are awesome. YouTube is the perfect platform for you, I guarantee it. And if you have been wondering if you should have a channel, do not wonder, just do it, okay? Just do it. Be the best you that you can be on YouTube, and people will love you, I guarantee it. Okay, so I am going to pop over to all of us. My mom is here. Mom, where are you? Oh no.
Oh, there she is.
Mom has a gun, so beware, guys.
Doesn't look any different.
Beware. Okay, thank you guys so much for being here. We absolutely love it when you show up.
Hey, pull the
We
trigger.
hope to see you next week when we talk about if we live, when we talk about our new channel, and we're going to say our dating game goodbyes. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And if you are celebrating the 4th of July, we're hoping to celebrate it with you with our new show. And if we, for some reason, don't get it up by then, just know that we're thinking about you on the 4th of July and wishing you everything wonderful. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Take care, and we will see you
Toodles.
in the next video.